Benji here from Freedom Formula, and in this video I'm going to show you how to save over $7,000 or up to $7,000 on your very first Amazon product. Let's dive into it. Awesome, so we are here in my Amazon Seller Central account, and I have my account data pulled up, all these sales that I made in the very first 2 months of me selling on Amazon. And within this data is the big mistake that I'm going to show you how to avoid so that you can save thousands of dollars on your first product as well. So I just wanted to go back an extra month just to prove to you that this is the very first time that I started selling on Amazon. So let's go back to March the 1st, 2016. 0 sales. You can see 0 unit, $0 down here. And then it jumps up on April 2nd. I sold 2 units of my very first product. It was a very exciting time for me when I sold those very first 2 units. I remember it was on the 18th page of search results and I still sold 2 units. So it was a really, really promising time. And you can see the next day jumped up to 12 units. So that had me really excited. But what I didn't foresee was me running out of stock. And that is where I lost the $7,000 of potential profit from my very first 2 months on Amazon. How do I know it's $7,000? Because you can see up here, I made $6,200, almost $6,300 of revenue for that first 2 months. I'm gonna pop over to this window here, which is the same seller account. This is me, but with a different date range selected. This is the second 2 months that I spent on Amazon, from June all the way through to July. And you can see up here, it's a much bigger number. That's almost $30,000 of revenue of order product sales. And that's about $7,000 of potential profit difference. And the only difference between the second 2 months and the first 2 months was the amount of stock that I had, so that I could market that a little bit harder, the same product, and I could push it a little bit further up the search engine, up the search results, and get almost triple the sales from it. So the only difference between the first 2 months and the second 2 months of my product being on Amazon was the amount of stock that I had. For the first 2 months, I ordered 500 units of stock total. That was my first sample order. I was going to test the market and see how it went. But what I didn't know is I didn't know that the sales were going to be so consistent. I had 2 sales on the first day, 12, then 16, then 14, and then it dropped down a little bit, but raised back up here up to 22 units in 1 day. At this point in time, I'd sold, say, about 100 units if you add those numbers together. I was like, okay, my product's doing well right now. I'm happy with it, but will it continue? Will it be consistent? And the answer is yes. And that's the knowledge that you need now, so that when you are selling your first product on Amazon, that you don't make this mistake and you don't have a lot of potential profit that you are not taking advantage of. So what I should have done is like, okay, it's selling really well. Get on the phone to my supplier or email my supplier, say, hey, 30 days production time, please start now, otherwise we'll run out of stock. They get on it, ship it into Amazon for me, and I won't run out of stock. But what happened is I waited. I don't exactly remember what day I reordered, but it was sometime in May when I only had a few units left, and I put my price way up. You can see I put my price up to $19.89 when at the start it was down at $9, just so I wouldn't run out of stock. So I more than doubled the price, and it still ran out of stock. So I then reordered, got a lot of stock in. As you can see, these sales are much higher, 56 units in June 8th, 68 June 20, 65, and then this was peaked over here at 75 units at $900 of revenue in that 1 day. All this should have been in the first 2 months had I known that I should have reordered quicker. So the takeaways for you for this video is one of 2 things. Number 1, which is probably the more sensible one if you're new to Amazon, is if your product starts to take off early, which it should if you're validated and marketed it right using the resources on this YouTube channel, you will need to reorder as soon as possible, and don't delay it till it's too late, because you're going to lose a lot of money. The second takeaway from this video is if you have gone through something like our Amazon product idea validator, or you've seen a few products in your niche doing really well that have just been launched, and you're pretty confident in that product, double your initial inventory. So have confidence in your knowledge and have confidence in yourself, and order more of the product up front so that you can give it a bigger marketing push, and you can be more confident that you won't run out of stock and have to then get on the phone to your supplier, put up your price, and that will make you fall in the search results, etc., etc. So what you need to do is make sure that you reinvest as soon as possible, or order more at the start, and you won't have this problem, and you will learn from my mistake, because I actually made this mistake at least twice more, and I'll be showing that in the upcoming videos over the next few days. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe. We have some really exciting news. I'm going to be launching a product fully transparently on YouTube for you, and that's going to come next month. I'm going to go step by step, show you my product, show you how much I'm investing. I haven't decided exactly how much to invest yet. I'm thinking at about $2,000 to $3,000, so that anyone can also do it. It's not going to be a $10,000, $20,000 investment. I want to keep it low so that a lot of beginners can get into it. And if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe, because I'll be putting out daily videos transparently looking into the entire process with you. So thanks very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.